Hey guys, Higgy Pop here in the comic room, and you're like, "What are you wearing?" Don't. This is nothing. I just went to the bank. That's all. I just went to the bank real quick, and I had to take out a loan. No big deal. No big deal. But check this out. I was working on this spinner rack all week. You know, what do you think? I got it put together. Not bad, right? Let's spin it. Let's see what we got. It's a spinner rack. There's a Starsky and Hutch's. Oh yeah, Ed Collector section, and a little Conan. You know, why not? It's a little spinner rack. You know, I got this going on. You know, a little. There you go. There's the Hawkman. There's Tony Stark. But that's it. That's what's going on around here. So I did take a loan out from the bank, and I was able to. You know what? I got a couple comic books. Why not? It's Saturday. I just got out of work, and I went to the bank real quick before it closed. And but listen, I went to Second Alarm Comics, not First Alarm, but the Second Alarm, and I got some goodies. You know, whoop, where's my? Don't mind this. Come on, yeah. My finger's too fat. All right, but it worked. That's the only thing that matters. It worked. And I go into Second Alarm Comics. I went there earlier this week, and I got my my weekly poll, and there wasn't a lot from DC, so I just went in there today. I was like, "What's up, boys?" I was high five. Yeah, they're like, "Hey, good, hey, good." I was shaking babies. Oh yeah, baby. But and you know, I was like, let's get down to business because there's some comics that I know are in there that I wanted to get. But first, let me show you what I got this week. Weekly poll. Weekly poll. I got the new Golden Age special edition. This kind of a little bit rehashes what we already got from the Justice Society, but there's newer stuff in here, like from Alan Scott, and it's really good. Good read. It's fat. It's a little summation of what's going on so far. It's all good stuff. And there wasn't a lot coming out, like I said, from DC. So I says, let me get Shazam issue number 4. And you know what? I started getting issue number 1, and I may have got issue number 2. I don't know. I got issue number 1. I remember that, and I liked it. But for some reason, I dropped it. But now I'm back on, and I'm glad I am. This is Queen Zaza. This is Queen Bee. So he meets her. She's up on the moon, and she's starting some trouble, man. That little Queen Bee. She's up to no good. It's Shazam. What's happening is all the gods that make up Shazam, Captain Marvel, they're all in his head. When he's Captain Marvel, they're all in his head telling him to do weird stuff, and everyone's like, "What's wrong with you, bro?" He's like, "Don't bro me, bro." That's a common phrase from where I'm from. Like, "What up, bro?" I'm like, "Nothing, bro." "Oh, yeah, bro? You got a problem, bro?" "I ain't got a problem, bro." I says, "Does your sister wear a bra, bro?" "Oh, yeah, she wears a bra. Why are you looking at my sister, bro?" But, yeah, there wasn't much going on this week for me. Particularly me. But, you know, if you remember last week, you know, with the Conan, look at him, with the blue shirt. Conan with the blue shirt, blue shirt, blue shirt, Conan with the blue shirt on. This was great. Great. But, all week, I've been whittling away at Second Alarm Comics. And this helps me out greatly. I got the Forever People that I needed, issue number 5. Look at that. Yes, there's the Sumo Man. He's great. He's great. And the thing is, I get confused what Forever People I need because I started collecting Forever People a long time ago, but then I got kind of tapped out. I couldn't find any more, and so I ended up getting the Jack Kirby graphic novel, and I read the whole thing. So I'm like, every time I see a issue, I'm like, that looks familiar. Yeah, because I read the graphic novel, you dummy. But I needed this one, issue number 5. And for the first time, the anti-life equation in action. Extra, the Sandman meets the evil Carnage gang. The Sandman. Mr. Sandman! So, that's great. Jack Kirby fun. Jack Kirby fun. And I picked up this. This is Action Comics, issue 389. What a fun, fun cover. Superman getting struck out by this little kid. The kid who struck out Superman. Ha ha! He's got muscles, but he's no super mantle. Strike 3, you're out. The kid's throwing a mean curveball. Look at that. Look at that. That's great. Awesome cover. And it turns out, yeah, I didn't have 389. A little hole that I got to fill. Like I said, this came in a long box that came into his shop like about a week and a half ago, and I've been dreaming about it. A boy has to have his dreams. And then I found these. I said, let me take care of business. And I felt bad about how I've been treating Sonia, so I said I might as well complete her official run. Here's issue number 6 of Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword. And I didn't have 6 and 8, and I found them. I found them, and I got them. These are great, man. These are great. I went over to Marvel Feature featuring Red Sonja, but I did not go over her run that came out after that yet. But now I can. Whenever you're ready, you let me know. Call me on the Hawk's Nest line. So that's issue number 6. And that came out in 1976. Pickup sticks. How many times can we say the word 6? And here's issue number 8. Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword. Fantasies fighting female. The serpent is a sorceress. That's a great cover. Look at her. See, that's why I don't mess around with Sonia, man. She is no joke. I mean, this is see what she's doing there. That's what she did to the toll booth when she was, drinking it up a little bit. Whoa, yeah, she's crazy. She's crazy, man. She gives crazy a whole new meaning. And okay, now I says, let me take care of business again. I says, I need, this is the new Teen Titans run, the volume 2, and I have everything up to issue number 50, and then all of a sudden I kind of dropped off. It's another case of, if you look over here, if I showed you over here, I have every trade paperback of the Teen Titans, starting from the beginning to the end, and so, but I just kind of petered out collecting the single issues back in the day. So here's issue number 50. All right. There's Donna Troy with Nightwing going, why? Why? All right. It's crazy. It's crazy. And there's issue number 51. Who is Wonder Girl? Part 2 of 5. He's like, I don't know who she is, but I just drew this picture on a napkin here. And here's issue number 53. Who is Wonder Girl? Part 4 of 5 by Wolfman and Perez. Wolfman. Woof. Great covers, man. Great covers. And issue number 54, part 5 of 5. Who is Wonder Girl? Boom. And so I have this whole run completed. All right. But for the volume 1, this is what I needed. So I went on a big Teen Titans kick. This is the new Teen Titans, Clash of the Titans, issue number 12. All right. This is the volume that came out before the one I just showed you. That's issue number 12. And yeah, it's this is a great run. Good stuff. Here's issue number 14. I needed 14. And this is where Beast Boy meets his old pals. There's Mento. Mento, dude, don't do this. You're my father. How can you try to murder my best friends? There's Mento. Mentos freshens. These are all great stories, people. Issue number 15. Ready, aim, stop, you murderer, the Doom Patrol. But we won't let you murder the Teen Titans as well. Re-enter the Brotherhood of Evil. The Brotherhood of Evil is a very underrated evil team. Great stuff. Great stuff. And then I got issue number 16. And, get out of my way. That monster murdered the man I loved. We can't let you do this, Starfire. If you want to kill this man, you'll have to kill us first. All right, Cyborg, just take it down a notch, all right? No one's killing anybody. No one's killing anybody right now. And here's issue number 17. And, she's possessed. Boom. So I needed those. For some reason, back in the day, I had that gap. And I filled it. Alright. Boom. And then, what else did I get? Let's have a little fun. World's Finest. Superman and the Flash. Here they come. Another Flash and Superman race. I'm on a kick with those, man. This is World's Finest issue number 199. 199. Yeah. And Neil Adams cover. And these kids down here, what are they saying? They're going, I can't believe it. My hero lost. Yay. My hero won. Woohoo! Wee! Woo! Woo! There's Batman holding the banner. Yeah, come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Pick those legs up. And Dick Dillon does the art inside. And this is a whole... they're fighting to save time now. Because Jimmy Olsen is stuck in the time stream. Because these anachronids, they're called, they're working with the three evil guys from the Phantom Zone. Like Zod and... all these guys, and there's a lot of shenanigans. It's not just, it can't just be a race, a plain old race. There's some shenanigans involved, believe me. But, here we go, baby! Issue number 199, World's Finest. Boom! Yes! Beauteous, Neil Adams. And then, yeah, wait till you see this. Oh, yeah. I don't want you guys to get jealous. DC Special presents number 15, featuring Plastic Man. Yeah! Old school. Old school. What do you think? I had to get it. I had to get it. You know, it's in a condition of whoa. Plus, look at the schevats right here. There's a little schevats right about there, but I could deal with that. And this is classic, original Plastic Man art inside. You know, it's done by Jack Cole. Jack Cole, this guy was born in like 1915, all right? He died in 1953 for crying out loud. So this is how old these stories. He wrote a lot of the stories, but he did the art in all of them. And so he's an old school artist, and he is the originator of Plastic Man. And he did a lot of, Mom, cover your ears. He did a lot of art for Playboy. I can't believe I said that. Playboy, okay. And, but this is old school stuff. Good old Jack Cole. Old Jack King Cole. And, the cover's by Dick Giordano. You may have heard of him. So, you know, it's a little thick, you know, DC Special. Issue number 15. And then, as you may recall, I had a situation with Kazar, but it's all ironed out. It's all ironed out. Like I said, we go to the same gym. Jungle Gym. Whoa! And, and I showed you some astonishing tales featuring Kazar. Now, I am in it to win it, baby. Look at these that I found. Astonishing Tales, issue number 1, featuring Kazar and Dr. Doom. All right? Because I had 2 and 5 and 6 or something. Here's issue number 1. Right? And this is August of 1970. And Marie Severin and Bill Everett are on the cover. And the first story is, it's cool. It's the art is by Jack Kirby in the first story. And, you know, Kazar and Dr. Doom, the clutches of Kraven the Hunter. Kraven is... I'm not a Spider-Man guy. Just because I like Spider-Man. It's just that I'm scared. I think I'm scared to delve into it. There's a lot going on with Spider-Man. But Kraven the Hunter would be my favorite villain that Spider-Man has. I think he's great. And two of Marvel's mightiest together in one mind-shattering mag, the Shadow of Doomsday. Cool. Yes. Yes. Kraven the Hunter. Kazar's coming in with the shoulder. Yes. That's issue number 1. Then there's issue number 3, Astonishing Tales, featuring Kazar and Doctor Doom. 2 full-length features. Revealed at last the secrets of the Faceless One. Plus, the Kazar finds war in the Savage Land. Of course he does. He's in the Savage Land. So this is December of 1970. And Marie Severin and Mike Esposito are on the cover. Hey, Mike Esposito, how you doing? How you doing, brah? All right, but the first story, the art is by Barry Smith. Yeah. Good old Barry. I call him Windsor. Let's see. Barry Smith. Savage Land. Yeah, that's Barry Smith. I could tell by the faces. I could tell. Oh, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Oh, yeah, this is great. Yeah, that's Barry Windsor Smith. The End of the Skinny Body. Look at this stuff. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, so this is Astonishing Tales, issue number 3. You can tell Barry Windsor Smith. Look at the eyebrows. Just go ahead. Check them out. So, I'm very excited. And I also picked up Astonishing Tales issue number 4. Jungle Lord versus Sun God. And Master of Menace alone against the deadliest foe of all. Check it out, man. Check it out. That's issue number 4. So I'm crushing it with my Astonishing Tales lately. And that is that's almost like a purple pterodactyl. It's not a pterodactyl, it's a pterodactyl. All right, look it up, check it out. So, cool stuff. These are in pretty dang good shape. And now, to top it off, because I love it, is Action Comics, issue number 385, The Immortal Superman. He's got quite a crazy kryptonite vest on there. It says, I'm 100,000 years old and mightier than ever. Even kryptonite chains can't hold me anymore. Everyone I've ever known or loved is long dead. When will I die? Never! Our tests show you can't die, Superman. All right, everyone just relax. All right, Superman, I promise you will die. He's got a kryptonite vest on. You know what you don't see ever? Is a snake wearing a vest. Think about it. But I didn't have this one, and now I do. All right. Very excited. Good stuff. Boom. Oh! And then, when I walked in the second alarm, right? The first thing he says is, hey, I saw this comic and I thought of you, so I put it aside. I said, what do you got there, pal? He goes, hey, it's fed up. He goes, why? I said, why would you say this for? He goes, because, you're weird that way. I said, hey, I resemble that remark, all right, pal? Just, let's be nice. Yes. So this is Harvey Comics. No, I'm sorry, Golden Key. Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, all right? This turns out to be issue number 6, all right? And I love it. And this is great. A blast to the past. I mean, lately with Ed Collector, with the Sweat Hogs, now I got the Junkyard Gang, man. This is great. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, it's Fat Albert. Yeah. And I'm gonna sing a song for you. Yeah, and Bill's gonna show you a thing or two. I'm sure he is. Yeah, you'll have some fun now with me and all the gang. Learning from each other while we do our thing. Nah, gonna have a good time. Hey, nah. So, this is cool. This is great. Bill Cosby, man, back in the day. You got to see it. This is April of 75. This came out. And Filmation made this cartoon back in the day. Filmation, you may remember, actually made He-Man, all right? So they took this over, and this surprised the crap out of me. You know how many episodes of Fat Albert there were? There was like, there was 8 seasons and 110 episodes. What? Yeah, dude. Crazy. And they went from 72 to 85. That's crazy, man. And there was always, I mean, there was just the Junkyard Gang. There was Bill himself. Bill Cosby was a member of the Junkyard Gang. There was Russell, his brother. There was all sorts of guys. There was Rudy, Weird Harold, Mushmouth, you know, Dumb Donald. What that mean? These are not very nice names. I mean, look at Fat Albert. I mean, you know, hey. And also they had 3 holiday specials back in the day. Let's see, there's Bill Cosby. That's how I remember Bill. I mean, I remember I used to get my Quaaludes from Bill in the 80s. You know, he was a good guy back then. Good guy. And I never double dated with him. I didn't. I swear to God. And, but, here's Fat Albert. Look. He's just like, hey. It's great stuff. Great stuff. Here he is. He's tripping over a dumbbell because, you know, he doesn't use it. And, yeah, man. Weird Harold, Mushmouth. They're all here. Here's a Roadrunner ad. Good stuff. Good stuff. Learning from each other while we do our thing. Na, na, na. I remember Bill was always in the junkyard trying to fix toasters and stuff. Trying to fix radios. Yeah, man. Fat Albert. So I had to thank him for that. I said, thanks for thinking of me and putting it aside. And it was either this or there's another Partridge Family comic. I'm going back to get it. All right. There's his lines of communication. Bill Cosby. Good stuff. Good stuff, baby. Fat Albert and the gang. Learning from each other. Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Golden Key Comics. Fat Albert. Boom! Very happy to own it. Very, very happy. And, so, earlier this week, I have a friend called Harvey. I got a buddy, his name is Harvey. And I went into his shop, and I went, what's up, Harvey? And I looked at some books, and let me show you. Let me show you what I got at Harvey's. Here's a little something just to entertain me. Stan Lee meets Dr. Doom. This is coming from that collection that the guy was like a speculator. You know, like Nostradamus. He was a speculator, and he had all variants and up-to-date comics and all this type of stuff. And I just got this because I thought it was cool. I read this. It's fun. Stan Lee's a real, you know, it was a comical type of comic. And Dr. Doom kidnaps Stan Lee and says, you gave me a bad name, and I want to know why everyone hates me. And so they go through all this rigmarole, and it's funny. I like it. Good stuff. All right? And then, I know nothing about this character, Sentry, so I grabbed it. And this is issue number 1. And I loved it. He's apparently, when he was Sentry in the past in Marvel, he did bad things. There's this thing called the Void that was destroying the Earth wherever Sentry showed up. And so if the Sentry shows up, the Void shows up. So now Doctor Strange apparently put a corner pocket world where the guy, when in human form, he's all old. The Sentry's like, "Mrr." And then, but once a day, he could go into the pocket dimension and beat a Sentry and fight the Void. And then he comes back once every 24 hours. So this is what I'm dealing with. And I thought it was great. Because when he's in the pocket dimension, he has a buddy, like a sidekick called Scout. And then the female sidekick, she was the Miss Sentry or Sentry, I don't know, Centress. It was cool, man. And I loved it. But that's all I know. I'm not a big Sentry Marvel nut, but I liked it. Oh, I'm going to save this for later. This is special. And I don't know. I got this. I have all this Human Fly stuff, but this was one of the only old type of comic that was in there, so I grabbed it. One of the very few, so I grabbed it. Human Fly, issue number 4. I got it already, but why not? He's a stunt man, this Human Fly. All right? Shoot fly, don't bother me. And I already have this, but I got it again. This is Justice League of America, issue number 179. If anyone wants a copy, let me know. Send me your address in a chat, and I will send it out. And this is when the not the Human Torch, Firestorm becomes a member of Justice League, and he goes crazy. He's like, woohoo! He's flying around. He's going crazy. He's like a Roman candle. All right, and I grabbed this. This just came out like a year and a half ago. This is Green Lantern Black Stars. Grant Morrison took over the Green Lantern run. He also did a branch off for the Black Stars. It was a 3-issue mini. Issue number 1. All right. Here's issue number 2. Green Lantern Black Stars. Grant Morrison wrote this. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, the Green Lantern run. But I never read this. And here's the last issue of the miniseries. Issue number 3. All right. And I got this. This is a 64-page annual, issue number 3 annual of Alf. All right. And this is special. You want to know why? Because there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in there. And that makes it special, just like you. All right? So, this is worth money. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a speculator, but people tell me. This is... I don't care. Nostradamus, I don't care about making money off my comics. There's no stopping. I buy comics because I like them. And I like to read them. He's going to come over there. There's no stopping him. I'm telling you, I don't need you here. I get comics. I'm Nostradamus! Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. What else do you have? I will go through all your... Oh! Ooh. I found it! I speculate. I prophesize. This is a winner. Chicken dinner. I don't need you to tell me that, dude. I'm fine. You can go. You can go. I like the comic. I don't care if it's worth money or not. Nostradamus. Adios, pal. Okay, so check this out. I'm very happy I found this. And I think I read parts of this. This is from that Speculators run. And don't get any ideas, Nostradamus. I'm just saying words. This is Jeff Johns' Green Lantern Rebirth. It's a 6-issue series back in the day from 2004. Yeah, 2004. Nothing special was going on then. Issue number 1. This is great. Actually, this is fun. Watch this. I'll tell you why it's fun. Because Jon Stewart tells Batman to go lay an egg. Because he's bad-mouthing Hal, right? So Hal's back, right? After he was like the Spectre and all this stuff, and he was the other thing, the yellow thing that. So there's all sorts of stuff going on. It's great, right? But Hal is back, and he meets Guy Gardner and Jon Stewart at a baseball game. He's like, "Hey, how are you?" right? And then so the word's out, and Green Arrow's there, and the hand shows up where Green Arrow is because Green Arrow had Hal's ring, and the hand wants Green Lantern's ring, and then so he finds it. The hand is like, ooh yeah, precious, precious, and then Green Arrow's like, not so fast, thunk, shoots him in the hand, right, and then all of a sudden, Hal shows up as the Spectre and melts off the hand. And Green Arrow's like, "Whoa, guy, relax." And then he just disappears. He's like, "I'll see you later." So the Justice League is like, "Hal's back," and Green Arrow's like, "Yeah, and he's crazy, right?" So then everyone meets. The Justice League, everyone, they all meet, and because Green Lantern, he also blew up the baseball park too, and they're all like going through the damage. They're like, what the hell happened here, you know? And so then Batman's like, I'm angry. So then Batman's like, I told you, Hal Jordan's a jerk. No one should trust Hal Jordan, and if he's back, we gotta take him in. And then Jon Stewart goes, "Oh, shut your mouth!" Right? And then he goes, "You've always had a thing against him, haven't you? And I finally see why. Hal is the one person in this world that didn't buy what you're selling. Hal was the man without fear. And what is the Batman when you're not afraid of him? Just a man, right? Right?" And then Green Arrow's like, "Rein it in, dude." But he's angry. He's angry, right? But I love it. Tell him off, Jon Stewart. Tell him off. And so I didn't finish reading it past this. I think I may have read the trade. And there's issue number 2. Hal's got blood on his hands, literally. Here's issue number 3. Unholy Trinity. Yeah, that's when he was this guy here. I can't think of the name right now. I got kicked in the head by a horse several times. Issue number 4. Rage and Revelations. That's Kyle Rayner, I think. Kyle! Issue number 5. The Sins of the Past. Sinestro. Let me show you Sinestro. This is Sinestro as a Green Lantern. Look at that nice purple head. Hey, pal, how you doing? Oh, I gotta show you something. I got a Harvey's. Hold on. And issue number 6. I remember reading this. Classic cover. So, Jeff Johns, I love his writing. Good job. And I got this, and I don't know why. I'll tell you why. Because I have a friend. His name is Shannon. Planet of the Apes, issue number 1. This is, I think, about one of the movies or something. Walker, Watcher, and Valenza. Planet of the Apes. 20th Century Studios. Yeah. It's done by Marvel. I don't know. Why not? It was $1. And I got Rebirth, Nightwing, issue number 1. And I got Power of the Atom, issue number 14. I got this because I believe I only collected up to issue number 11. So it's cool because he's fighting this villain here. Oh, I got a sticker on there. That's no good, you rat son of a... Get that off of there. Come on, be a good sticker. Be a good sticker and come off like a good sticker. All right. All right. Humbug, back in, you're gonna be in trouble. So, this is the Realizable Man. This guy he's almost like a Plastic Man, and he has it in for the Atom. And he's crazy looking. He's crazy looking. But Atom takes care of him. I read this. Good stuff. And I got some Joe Kubert classicness. This is June of 76. This is Blitzkrieg, issue number 3. And I think it goes up to issue number 5. I have a couple issues of this, but I didn't have issue number 3. All right? And Robert Kanigher is the writer, and the pencils are by Rick Estrada inside. Obviously, Joe Kubert does the cover because he's awesome. And there's a couple stories that go along with this whole Blitzkrieg. Inside is the execution, and then it's the partisans, and it's great. I love it. These are some pretty horrific war stories in Blitzkrieg. I already have this one, but I ended up getting it. Issue number 199, Green Lantern. That's Goldface. And Joe Stanton's on the cover. And Steve Englehart writes this series. And, you know, that's it, man. This is April of 86. And I didn't have these two that I'm going to show you. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 247. Boom! I needed it, man. I found it. I found it in the wild. What a good feeling. January of 79. And the cover's by Joe Stanton and Dick Giordano. And, you know, Len Wein was writing. And Joe Stanton does the art inside. And Jack Abel does the inks for this. And, yeah, I didn't have this, man. And the Fatal Five is, you know, Thorak and the Emerald Empress, all those guys. The guy with the atomic axe. They are on, the one story is called Savage Sanctuary. And they're fighting the Fatal Five over this planet. Who's going to, it's unstable and who's going to live there. And they're going back and forth. Finally, the person in the planet, with the people that live there are like, can you guys stop fighting and just leave? And both teams, they stop fighting and they leave. That's that story. Then there's a celebration where they all have the election to see who's going to be the chairman of the Legion. I hate to break it to you. Lightning Lad wins. He does. Yes. Hear, hear. I second that. And here's Johnny the Flash, issue number 240. The cover's by Ernie Chan. Not Jackie Chan. How many times I got to go over this with you? It's not Jackie Chan. Ernie Chan. And Tiziana Wood, who is, you know, Wally Wood's second wife. And John Workman also lent a hand on this cover. This has a little mark right here by Nogatz. That's the work of Nogatz, and he put his Skavats on here, and Nogatz put his Skavats on the cover. And that's as good as it gets, baby. It's classic. And Carrie Bates and Irv Novak does the art inside. And there's also a classic Green Lantern story in here. And it's called The Floods Will Come. And it's cool. But you want to know why it's cool? Mike Grell does the art. And Denny O'Neil does the writing. So it's awesome. This is March of 76. And the Flash is going, Gah! All right. Now, when I was at Harvey's, he had a box full of trade paperbacks. Wait till you see what I found. Boom! Enemy Ace. Enemy Ace by DC Comics. Fantastic. And I don't know if you ever heard of this story. It's called War in Heaven. It's done by Garth Ennis, Chris Weston, Christian Alamy, and Rice Heath does the art. All right? Now, it's fantastic. Enemy Ace has been around for a while. He's been Our Army at War. He never really had his own comic. He's in all the war comics, you know, mostly drawn by Joe Kubert. Here's the back. And this is a great story, War in Heaven. And he's an older Enemy Ace, you know. And check it out, kid. And wait till you see the art. There's some graphic violence in here. Graphic. I mean, boom. Good stuff, guys. Boom. I mean, look at the dog fights. Classic. And Von Hammer is the Enemy Ace. And it's all great. So, I just started reading it last night. I wish I could teach myself to read about 5 comics at once. But I got to show you some of this. I mean, they show them. They're getting these planes are getting shelled, man. I mean, they're going down. And people are inside the cockpit. They show them getting shot. And it is crazy. Watch this. This one guy gets cut up by the propeller, by the prop. Look at him. I mean, how about a heads up guy? Like, coming through. No, this guy's like, This guy gets cut up in the propeller. Any young kids out there, I'm sorry I didn't give you a warning, but here you go. And this guy's like, come on, man. We need windshield wiper fluid, please. And it's great. It's great. And yeah, it's just, I mean, they're not shy about the graphic nature of all this art. And they show children getting whacked. I mean, it's nuts. It's nuts. But it's all good stuff. Great stuff. I mean, you know, we're going down, man. And Enemy Ace was ahead of its time when it came out back in the day because he was a German, you know, dog fighter, and and they put it out because they, you know, in America. But he was like such a great fighter. I mean, he kept all the soldiers on the ground and the people in the tanks and the jeeps. He kept them safe. That Enemy Ace. And great stuff. Good stuff. And they throw in an old Enemy Ace story. I mean, look at this art. Come on. It's great stuff. At the end, they throw in an old Enemy Ace story. Let me show you some more art. I mean, it's just classic stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Crack, 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 crack. Right? Good stuff. Good stuff. And I mean, it's great. It's great. This guy's in the cockpit, not doing too well. So it is yeah. It's the ugliness of war, man. But it is on fire, man. That's great. And then we come to what do we got? Boom! The classic Enemy Ace. All right. Enemy Ace was in Showcase a lot, but other than that, he was in Army at War type of comics. And yeah, it's classic Enemy Ace in the back. So I want to show you that. That's what I wanted to show you. That's what I wanted to show you. Boom! DC. Look at that. Boom! Good reading. I can't wait to delve into it. So, guys, that's what I wanted to show you today, man. Real quick. Holy mackerel, we went through some... Oh, let me show you some art. I think I showed you this already, right? This is the art I did this week. This is from last weekend. I showed you that. Hawkman. I don't know. This is like a Skeletor guy. And... no, this guy's... I don't know. He's bugging out. Let me get to some good stuff. I don't know. Here's a guy with a fish face, with a sword going against this guy. I'm just messing around. And what else? I don't know. This guy's just like, hey, you guys know, you got any money for the bus? I'm headed to the gym. And then we got, this is like a barbarian stepping on this guy's face. He's like, you owe me 5 cents. And then, I don't know, just a little action stuff. I'm just scratching stuff out. And then I got, this is like a werewolf holding a chain. You see the chain? He's holding a chain with his back to the camera, and then he's going against that guy. You know. And then, there's this guy. He's got a werewolf in a bear hug, okay? And then he's got his buddies that are all dressed up crazy, and they're gonna kick the crap out of this werewolf. They hate werewolves. And there was a sign put up on the fence post that said, no werewolves allowed. And these guys they mean business. So I inked that one. All right. And there's just a couple more. Oh, this is the Hawkman I drew the other day. Look at that, huh? Not bad. Yeah, right? I was very happy with how the helmet came out and the wings. All right. And this is a guy. I'd say he's a secret agent with no shirt on, and he fights secret soldier dogmen. There's the dogman, and yeah. So that's what's going on there. And let's see. I think that's it. What do we got? Oh, there's this. This is a guy. This is like a Bane type character, cracking someone's skull. I am a little violent. And here's another Hawkman. I drew this last night. And I think that's it, guys. I don't know. Here's a guy making a sword. All right, guys. Read your comics.
because they make you smart. Thanks for hanging out.